Unlocking the Void Fiend in Risk of Rain 2 Survivors of the Void DLC. The simplest way to do this is to make it to stage 50 in the Simulacrum game. I would recommend a high movement speed character, such as Huntress. I say high movement speed because it makes traversing the void faster and more survivable. We'll get back to the Simulacrum after this clip of the purple portal that leads to the new boss dimension. It should be noted that you can buy your way into this new dimension in the Bazaar Between Time. My initial plan for this video was to defeat the new final boss, and then also say that you can unlock it by getting to stage 50 of the Simulacrum game mode. However, this proved to be significantly more difficult than I originally believed. So instead of spoiling the Void Dimension for you, I'll simply show you how the Simulacrum works and what you might do. This is just an approximation of how you might unlock him, because I will be showing you the Void Fiend as a character in these next clips. So as you're about to see here, his standard loadout is fairly similar to that of Commando. His primary is a 0 cooldown pistol type weapon. His secondary is like a frag grenade, but it has to land on target or it won't do any damage. His utility is similar to a jetpack that moves you up and forward. What's not so similar, however, is the gauge where it tells you the percentage of corruption that he has. You can either convert this corruption into health, or you can wait for it to charge up to 100%. Once fully charged up, your character will become corrupted and your attacks will change. Your primary becomes a short-range beam attack like something you might see in Dragon Ball. The second attack is also very Dragon Ball-esque in that it's like a spirit bomb, it's just a large orb that you throw. The upgraded movement ability is much more forward-moving than up. And finally, your new special ability will let you convert health into corruption, which lets you stay in this corrupted form longer. So now that we've got that all figured out, let's talk a little bit more about the Simulacrum. It is a wave-based game where you have to just kill waves of enemies, and after you complete a single wave, you are rewarded with an item. And then every 5th wave ends up being a boss wave, meaning there's more enemies, and sometimes they have items. Depending on how far along you are, they can actually be like boss enemies, and so on and so forth. It just, they're a higher difficulty scale than the regular non-boss waves. And then because of that, you get a better item. So you can get like legendaries or like actual boss items, like yellow items you can spawn. You can also get lunar items on these, and then you can also get corrupted items on this 5th wave as your reward. To a gameplay, like let's play of me actually playing through a few waves of the Simulacrum, just so I can show you how it works and explain it a little bit better. But I think I've explained the gist of most everything in what I've gone through so far. So if you need to unlock the character, you know how you can either defeat the new main boss of the game, or you can reach wave 50 in the Simulacrum, which I'm about to just kind of go through and explain why I said the things that I did, right? But while I'm actually trying to do them, we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's try this again. I just died here because I'm just trying to prove that it's kind of doable. It's not necessarily the easiest thing in the world, but it's definitely easier than beating the boss. So I'm playing on Rainstorm here. This is what I did when I unlocked it. I mean, it's my stage 50, right? And you just gotta pick your character you like. You can go Bandit, you can go Commando, you can pick whoever the fuck you want, right? You can play Railgunner if you want. It doesn't matter. I just recommend like a Huntress, or like a Mercenary, or like Loader, right? Where's Loader? Loader. Somebody with good movement, so that when you step out of this, so if you step out of here, you get hurt, right? But the reason... Okay, so we're starting with glass. Nice. Rip-a-roni. Okay, so I'm gonna have to focus a little bit, but You can step out if you want to, whatever, do your thing. But that little area this was in, will move after your 5th stage. It will move to somewhere else in the world. It will just get up and start floating. So you have to go with it and just don't lose it. Because if you lose it, you're going to die out there because you die fast out in the void. And I'm not going to demonstrate that here because I've got glass on and I'll die pretty quick. Fulgent armor, because I've already died more than once. Alright, cool, medkit. Okay, so glass went away, which is nice. So that means now I can try and do stuff. Oops. You just keep going, and then eventually once you get close, it's going to say, right now it says 4. Eventually, when you get up into the higher stages, it will say like 10 remaining or like 15 remaining. And that's close because you've beaten most of them. I am going to pick this guy up. I would have picked up the other one, the green one that gives you like a free ship drop, right? But I don't plan on doing anything once I get to the next world, because you do have to move stages after stage 10. After you complete stage 10, you move to a new stage. I mean, wave 10, you move to a new stage. Same difference. But, so every time you move a stage, you can get that to proc a new item, but you also aren't guaranteed to actually find said item, because it might not be near where you spawn, whatnot, because it can be anywhere. These are just completely regular stages, right? These are just completely normal, but they're just now in the void. You're like surrounded by void, and you're in the safe pocket with this crab thing that moves every 5 stages. And also the 5th stage is a boss. Not necessarily actually a boss enemy, but when I say it's a boss, I mean that there's more enemies that are most likely more powerful than what you've dealt with up to that point. Not most likely, they will be more powerful than what you've dealt with up to that point. And so it'll just start this 5th wave, which will be my first... Oh, this is the 4th wave. Okay, I was gonna say this will be my first boss wave, but not true. So I'm just gonna try and make it to wave 10 for y'all, just so I can show you how it all works. But we'll see how that actually happens. Or if, rather, that actually happens. Like this. I always forget I have another attack. This guy real quick, and he should, yeah, he's my last one, meaning when I kill him, it's going to drop his last normal wave here, and then we are going to, after that timer is up, we are going to enter a boss wave. So I went for this because the boss wave is going to have a ton of enemies, as you can see, as displayed here. Burning effect, so that they died more effectively. There we go. I'm hoping I make it through this one because I've died about twice now just trying to start out because I haven't been playing it, so I'm in normal Risk of Rain mode, so my brain, it's just a little different playing it. It's a fairly similar concept, you don't fight enemies, but they just keep spawning, they don't stop. You can't take a breather at any point, basically. Until you get to stage 10. Yeah, because it just gets up and moves after stage 5, and then stage 10 you have to physically go through the portal, so nothing will spawn until you decide to go through the portal, and then you have to activate the thing again. I think you have to activate this again once it moves on stage 5 too, thinking about it now. Let's see, what do we got? What's left? There might just be an enemy being weird somewhere. Nope. Not being weird, just the game being funny. last one and you'll see what boss stuff looks like. So this is going to be a green orb instead of a normal one. So see, it says collapse void potential just like normal, but it's green this time. So this is molten perforator. There's ukulele. I'm going to go for molten perforator. And then see, he just gets up and moves, which is not exactly ideal, but you can come out here, pick up your opal or whatever it ends up being. And there's quite a few printers on these stages. So if you find a printer you want, like that's a mocha printer, right? Armor plate, yeah. So not quite what I thought, but still, it's a good printer. You might want to go print a bunch of those, right? Or it's going to pass right over this chest, which is lucky for me. It's also going to pass through this, so I am going to go like that, which might not be super advisable, but that's what I'm doing. It's going to pass over this chest. Cool. I am going to go get this one if I have the money. And teleport back in. And see, that's why Huntress is nice. He's coming down to a little stop here, and then he stops, and then you have a little breather time. So I'm going to stand here and catch my breath, let my health come back up, and then I am going to go ahead and activate this, and see, it brings out the radius back to where it was, same size, and then these items are now within my portal, or within my realm of safety, which is why I didn't go get them sooner. So, and then you just keep doing this till wave 10, where you then move stages. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to wave 10 or through wave 10 for that matter, because it's not necessarily easy. I wouldn't call it hard, but it's not easy either. So, yeah, I might leave this whole little video together because, I mean, it's not going to be crazy long. I am going to go for the tri-tip, though, because I will be getting Deathmark soon. At least the option for Deathmark. But yeah, you just keep on fighting on. Pretty simple. And eventually you're going to unlock your Void Fiend. But yeah, my initial plan was to show you how to unlock Void Fiend using Void Fiend, but then it'd be a little weird because, like, well, I can't do it like that because I don't have Void Fiend unlocked using Void Fiend. And it just seems a little wonky to do it like that. So we are going to get ukulele, because I did pass up on that last time. And see, here's wave 8. So I just got 3 more waves, and then I'll be where I want to be to show off this video. I think this would be exactly what I want. Okay, super simple. I'm gonna look for chests though. We are gonna get the shuriken because it's pretty good. I was thinking about the crit glasses because it's more damage, but the shuriken are not just guaranteed damage. It's just basically another arrow shot, another 3 actually, and it charges up over time. It just comes back, so not bad at all. Just throw your little glaive thingamabob, bounce between enemies, all super cool like. Okay. This is about to be wave 9 over. There we go, that's wave 9. What do we want? We are going to get our crit glasses here because I already have the other 2. And crit glass is the best one to stack. And I'm going to see if there's any. So just toss that over there, toss that over there. So these are a new enemy that you can just find around. Yeah, we're gonna call that good. So just take my word for it when I say at the end of this, there's gonna be a portal. It's just gonna take you to a new level. I just don't want to do it because I burnt myself out trying to get where I did get, and then I kept going really far to 110. I think I got a screenshot of it. I'll probably put it at the end. My screen was absolutely full. It was kind of nuts. But yeah, super simple. You just gotta not do what I just did. It's a lot easier when you're not trying to talk to a camera. I know it sounds easy, but it throws you off enough, just enough to fuck you up. So yeah, that's all I got.